behave and you'll stay healthy.
Juvenile delinquent is a tough tag on a kid. You add a murder charge and he's no longer just delinquent and there's nothing juvenile about it. It seems to me we've stood and talked like this before.
The end of a perfect day. How are you, Sleuth?
I'm swinging. How are you?
Awful.
You are going to feel worse.
Now, look, Rick, you're not going to be a pest again. This case is open and shut.
Mac, that's a nice thing about a swinging door. When it's open, you can shut it. When it's shut, you can open it.
Just like your big, happy mouth.
Why are you picking on the Bond kid? Don't you like children?
You know better than that. The liquor store owner described the jacket.
Was he sober?
I looked at this club, see, and all the kids wear the same kind of jacket, so we searched all their homes. And where do you think we came up with a murder gun?
The Bond kid is pretty stupid, huh? Didn't even have sense enough to get rid of the gun.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Why are you having a lineup?
Well, I want to be positive. I'm positive. You know I like kids. I've got 2 of my own.
Who'll never give you any trouble, I suppose.
Not like you do, so help me, Hannah.
Mrs. Bond was a friend of a friend, so I waived the tab. I think she was under the impression I was Houdini. Hello, Mrs. Bond.
They're trying to put my boy in electric chair.
Lieutenant McGow is a very fair man.
George didn't kill anyone. He's my baby.
Well, they have a lot of evidence. That was the gun.
I don't understand about that.
Mrs. Bond, I'll do everything I can to help you, I promise you.
Bring him in. Now, from left to right, you'll be numbered from 1 to 6. When I call your number, I want you to say the following words. Don't move. Behave if you want to stay healthy. Now, Mr. Leggett, as each boy speaks, I want you to tell me if you recognize the voice. Mm-hmm. Number 1, please.
Don't move. Behave and you'll stay healthy.
No. Number 2, please.
Don't move. Behave and you'll stay healthy.
Is that it?
Yes, sounds just like it.
Well, we'll hear the others. Number 3, please.
Mac, wait a minute.
Don't turn, Mr. Leggett.
Now, he identified that last voice. It's not Bond. Who is it?
His name's Mickey Hausman. Now go and sit down.
I just wanted to make a point.
I know what your point is. We'll question the other kid, but after we've heard every boy in the line, is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's all right with me.
Swell. Okay, number 3.
Don't move. Behave and you'll stay healthy.
Number 4, please.
Don't move. Behave and you'll stay healthy.
Number 5, please.
Don't move. Behave and you'll stay healthy.
That's the voice. That's it, all right. Not the other one. This one's it.
Now, don't turn, Mr. Leggett. Are you sure this is the voice you heard, not the other one?
I'm positive.
Well, there's one left, Mr. Leggett. All right, number 6, you know what you're supposed to say. Go ahead.
Yes. Don't move, behave, and you'll stay healthy.
No, it was the one before.
All right, now don't turn around, Mr. Leggett. I want you to see the boys, but wait till I put their blindfolds on. Rick. Get the purchase. Over here, boys.
You're Mickey Hausman, aren't you?
No, I'm Superman.
I see. Well, Superman, may I ask you a few questions?
Blow, cop. Blow away like the birds. I'm in a lineup here.
Where were you last night?
My life's an open book, man. It's a straight jazz.
Well, I'd like to know what the straight jazz is.
I was fixing up a car in the street, meeting two guys over there. They're my witnesses.
Let's go, Diamond.
Your father's calling you, Diamond.
Hey, you're a pretty tough kid, aren't you?
No, I'm really a girl. I'm just dressed up to look like a guy.
What did the Houseman kid say?
Oh, he's a poet. He speaks in blank verse.
Okay, Mr. Leggett, you can turn around now. Do you recognize the person who held up your store?
It's the second punk up there.
The second from the right. That's the kid that held up my store, the blonde-haired one. He killed Frank. That's him.
Uncover your faces.
Mr. Leggett, you weren't sure about the voices.
I'm 20/20 in both eyes.
Well, both boys look alike. They have the same build.
Only one of them's got blonde hair, hasn't he?
Well, he could have bleached it and dyed it back.
Diamond, why don't you give up?
I'm positive that kid's the killer. That kid right there.
Well,
I don't believe it.
boy, are you stubborn. What are you going to do about it?
Let me talk to George Bond alone.
All right.
Tell you, I never saw it. How could I know how it got there?
Any of your club members own that gun?
No.
Any gun?
No. Well, I don't think so.
Where were you last night between 8:30 and 9:30?
I don't know. I was just walking around.
Where were you going?
Nowhere. Just looking for the guys.
What guys, George?
The guys. The club. Oh, look. Just leave me alone, will you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Okay. There's a guy in your club with the name of Mickey Houseman. He been over to your house lately?
No.
Look, George, did you hold up the liquor store and kill the clerk? Now look at me, tell me.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'll believe you. I'll talk to you later. The only lead I had was the other boy, Mickey. Leggett had identified his voice before he changed his mind. Aside from the similarity in voices, both boys were built alike. I had to admit Mickey had black hair, but it was easy to bleach hair blonde one day and dye it back the next. Well, it was a pretty far-fetched theory, but it was all I had to go on.
Hey, you. You don't belong here.
Are you Mr. Houseman?
Houseman's dead. 10 years. Hey,
What are you up to? Oh, you must be the superintendent. Well, I can explain. My name is Percy Shelley. I'm from the exterminators. They're coming in from under the tub. What's coming in from under the tub? Pests.
Here?
Yeah.
No one said nothing to me about there was any exterminators coming.
Oh, well, Mrs. Houseman called me this morning. I just came around to see how much the job would cost. The man who spreads the poison will be here tomorrow. There's nothing more for me to do here, so I'll be running along.
Who are you kidding? Why you come here?
This place does have rats, doesn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm a very good exterminator. Just ask any rat in town. Ask him.
Percy Shelley?
That's right. My partner's name is Keats. John Keats.
Come on, who are you kidding? Get out of here. Something fishy going on around here.
You're drunk. So what? You wouldn't want the landlord to find out you're unreliable, would you?
How'd you get in here?
I made myself very small and crawled through the keyhole.
Wait. Hey! What's the name of this guy coming tomorrow to spread the poison?
Whittier. John Greenleaf Whittier.
I know what you are. You're a cop.
Well, I'm a private detective.
Well, I know why you're hanging around.
You do?
These bad kids. They're all bad. I even hear that George Bond kid down the block went and killed somebody, huh?
Well, that's debatable. I happen to think he's innocent.
Me too.
Why?
Why? Well, I'll tell you why. I seen that Bond kid and it's Mickey here having a scuffle out on the block about a week ago over a girl. And this Mickey says, I'm gonna fix your wagon.
My name is Richard Diamond. If you hear any more about this, you'll let me know, okay?
I sure will.
I had a motive, I had a clue, and now if I could get Leggett to admit he might have made a mistake, I had George Bond off the hook. When I got to Leggett's liquor store, I couldn't find a parking place, naturally, so I just pulled into the alley beside the store. Now, you better think it over, Mickey.
You're out to frame me, cop.
Nobody wants to frame me. I just don't think George killed anybody.
Yeah, I know all about it. Well, I got a little message for you there, Diamond. Lay off.
These two fellows are your alibi witnesses.
So what?
It's not going to look too good if they get hauled in on an assault and battery charge. Now, I don't want to hurt you, Mickey, so you...
Knock it off, Diamond. I don't want to hear your jazz.
Now, you fellas are only making it worse for yourselves.
I told you I don't want to hear your jazz, Diamond.
You know something, Mickey? I think maybe you're guilty.
You want to know something, Diamond? You're in a dead-end alley. You ain't so smart. What's the matter, Diamond? Why don't you use your gun? We're juvenile delinquents. Why don't you kill us?
Hey! What's going on there?
Mr. Diamond.
Who were they? Mickey Houseman, Mr. Leggett. Not George Bond, Mickey Houseman.
So these kids are hoodlums, all right? Jail them all in, but I picked out the murderer. It was George Bond.
So, Mr. Leggett, I've already told you about the bottle of peroxide I found at Mickey Houseman's place. Also, we had a grudge against George Bond. Now, the least you can do is say maybe. Just maybe.
Look, Diamond, I was here the night my clerk was shot.
But
I
Mr.
saw George
Leggett-
Bond. I'm a busy man.
You're a busy man. There's a kid's life at stake here.
Frank's life is gone. Now, will you please go away and stop meddling? The city police are quite capable without your help.
All right, Mr. Leggett, let's go back and take it from the beginning.
No, I made my stick. What are you doing?
Well, I'm the man in the holdup.
Are you threatening me?
Don't be silly.
I could have you arrested for threatening me.
That was the night of the murder. You came through that door. Where were you?
I was over there by the icebox.
Well, get over there. Go on, what are you waiting for? And where was your clerk, Frank?
He was behind the counter.
And me? You? Man in the holdup, Mr. Leggett. Get with it.
He went to the register.
Where were you, over there?
Yeah?
Well, get over there. Now, he went for the cash, right?
And some fell to the floor.
He bent down to pick it up, and Frank tried to be a hero, right?
Then he shot him. And it was the kid I named. Now, what's that?
It's a reflector button, the kind the kids wear on those jackets. What is that for?
You had a gun on me and you were holding my cash.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Leggett. Here's your cash. You don't know very much about guns, do you?
I just got a permit for this and I can shoot it too. You were threatening my life.
Mr. Leggett, you couldn't tell I didn't have my finger on the trigger. You can't even tell the difference between a guy who's trying to save a kid's life and somebody trying to hide your dough. And in 2 days, you didn't even see a bright reflector button on your floor. Mr. Leggett, your clock's a half an hour fast and your calendar's 2 months behind. I don't think you're a very dependable witness. This reflector button ought to prove it.
I don't know how we missed it. I had 2 good officers go over the store twice.
Private cops trying to fix a murder rap on me. They're all trying to frame me.
All right! Well, nobody try to stop me. I'm blowing right out of this joint.
Mac, tell everyone to hold it.
Don't shoot either of you.
I'll shoot anybody that gets in my way.
You look a little guilty to me, kid.
Diamond, you're not framing me, see?
Get away from the door, cops. I'm going right out the front door.
Stand back, man. I'll kill you.
I don't think you're that stupid, Mickey.
Stop moving, Diamond. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to take that gun right out of your hand.
Stop him. I don't want to shoot him.
Take it easy, Rick. He's scared. Now, give me the gun, Mickey.
You think I killed once, don't you? What have I got to lose?
Now, don't pull the trigger. Just relax.
Get back up there, Mickey. Go on. Rick, pin the tail on the donkey.
All right, turn around. Everything I did to help George Bond only helped to convict him. I couldn't believe I could be so wrong in sizing somebody up. George Bond just couldn't be guilty. Anyway, I thought it might be a good idea to tell Mrs. Houseman why her son Mickey wouldn't be home tonight. Somebody always had to do that, so I volunteered.
Hello?
Mrs. Houseman?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm a private detective. I'd like to talk to you about your son.
Oh, come in. Since his father died, nobody's been around to discipline him, Mr. Diamond. Assault and battery. just like yesterday he was a baby.
Well, I could drop the charges, Mrs. Houseman, but I really don't think it'd help.
Oh, no, don't do that. You might learn a lesson. As to that murder, I can't believe he could have done it. Come. Oh, Mr. Cole. Mr. Diamond, this is Mr. Cole, our super.
Oh, Mr. Diamond and me are old buddies.
Mr. Cole's a very busy man. He's super for the whole block. Want some tea?
Oh, no, thanks. Mickey in some kind of trouble, Millie?
Yes, he really is this time.
But they got that Bond kid for the murder, though, haven't they?
Oh, yes. Mickey's not involved in that.
Oh, these kids are all crazy. All that jive talk and them jackets. What's the matter with them, huh, Mr. Diamond?
Well, I don't think I could give you any one single answer, Mr. Cole.
I'm sure no one could. Well, good night.
Good night. Well, I'd better be going, Mrs. House.
I'll walk you down.
Please don't. Thanks very much for the tea.
Mr. Diamond, I don't know what I did wrong.
Well, I wouldn't blame myself, Mrs. Houseman.
I know he didn't do it.
So do I.
Hold it, Mr. Diamond. You and me are going down the cellar.
I take it that's a gun in my back.
It's not a water pistol. Let's go. All right, Diamond, give me the gun.
How do you plan to pull this off, Mr. Cole?
You'll burn, won't you? You're not asbestos.
Well, I figured it had to be someone that had access to the Bond place.
That's right. I planted the gun there. I even ripped a reflector button from his jacket because I knew I lost one in the liquor store. Not so dumb, huh?
Oh, you're a very clever fella.
Oh, I make mistakes. I seen you spotted my blonde hair. I should have dyed it for the job, then washed the dye out right after. Then it would have been perfect. Get over it. But you're the only one who caught on. And I guess you won't be telling nobody, huh?
Okay, down low.
Could have broken your wrist, Mickey. See this?
Hey, man.
Wait, okay, man, wait. I guess he could have murdered us, huh?
Take them back to their cells.
Mac, I'm not going to press charges.
Why not?
Well, it's my privilege. They know the law is tough. Let them find out it can be fair, too.
Okay, let them go. Go on home.
Thanks. Yeah, me too.
Where did you learn all that trick judo stuff?
Now, I used to be in a gang. We had jackets, everything.
What gang?
The United States Army, you remember.
Sunday at noon, TV 22 presents a Space 1999 Odyssey. Barbara Bain and Martin Landau star in two adventures from Moonbase Alpha, Alien Attack and Cosmic Princess, beginning at noon Sunday on KTZZ TV 22.